All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Wrestling with TMossBoss channel. And in today's video, I wanted to talk on this situation with Samantha Irvin's music being shadow banned. I personally don't know what the reason could be. I mean, that's the thing though, where it's like, I guess if people are saying that maybe she was too revealing, and I'm like, bro, have you seen a certain side of YouTube? Like, bro, there's people out there doing far more worse when it comes down to content. So I don't know. It could be a situation where she's shadow banned, but I feel like that I don't know. Then again, it's like I guess like maybe if she would have still been with WWE, I feel like it would have been a different story. But now having it where she's kind of in a situation where she's on her own, like it's not you're not signed to no like major label, you don't really have no major features, like you're just on your own. Like I say that because I've gone through stuff like that where my content has been like shadow banned or the algorithm is working against it. And that's the thing where it's all like her music ain't even bad. Like she's a talented person. That's the thing. I know that there's people out there that just think that that's like the internet side of the wrestling community where they just want to say any and everything is disrespectful. But yeah, I'm like, fam, I listen to her music. Her music is good. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what people are talking about. But yeah, I think that could be the reason that maybe yeah, she was just overall I don't know, like maybe people looked at it as spam. Like I guess like cuz I guess if you're posting about it a lot and then other people are posting about it a lot and talking about it a lot, then I don't know how that would work with the algorithm, but I guess like if it's receiving like negative backlash and things, then yeah, that could be the case and stuff. I really don't want to mention Ricochet because I know like in the internet sphere like people are not really liking him and stuff, and I'm like maybe that could be a factor too, but I'm like nah, I feel like that what is my thing is this though, because I think if people were to bring that up, what does his wrestling character have anything to do with her music? So I feel like that, like, yeah, Ricochet, he has to be ruled out. The revealing stuff, it has to be ruled out. So it's like really at the end of the day, it's like what could it possibly be? But I'm like, if it was a toss up between them two things, I would say that probably it's just I don't know. She was just a little bit revealing and stuff. I feel like that, when you got cause you got some of those like them gooner accounts where it's like they want to like post any and now all the revealing parts of especially when it's like female talents in the wrestling sphere, like cause yeah, you the thing is this, you'll like one photo of Rhea Ripley, all of a sudden timelines just flooded with Rhea Ripley photos, and then when you see some of those accounts, it's like, bro, I know they're not like no, yeah, they're a wrestling fan, but I feel like they're a wrestling fan for all the wrong reasons and stuff. Like I feel like you put us down in a room where we're both watching like a Rhea Ripley versus I'm trying to think Charlotte Flair match or something. I'm like, oh, I was like, it's been a minute since I've seen that move. I'm like, yeah, that's like one of them like OG moves from like back in the day and stuff. And then they're all like, oh, that's such a revealing outfit. And I'm like, bro, that's what you're like, that's what you're thinking about. Like, all right, yeah, just the whole art of wrestling. Let's just push that aside. But yeah, I think that as a content, like just speaking from my own experience as a content creator, when you are in a position where you're pretty much on your own and you don't have like no shout outs, you don't have people really reacting to your content, like you're not on a big enough platform. Because like I said, I think that if she was with WWE and let's say that was like the label that she was signed to or whatever, yeah, I think it definitely would have been a different story and stuff. Probably music would have been playing like as her entrance music and stuff. I'm trying to think what else, yeah, she definitely wouldn't been going through no stuff. But then it's like, then yeah, then seeing that too, like I don't know why it's like my because I did see that originally when I seen this, the mass reporting, and I'm like, why are people doing that? If we could talk on that real quick, why are people mass reporting the video for what? I'm like, what are you guys seeing in that video where you think that it needs to be reported? And if it's on some stuff where you don't like her, why are you even listening to her music in the first place? Like that's the type of stuff that I don't understand. It's like people that don't like somebody, but they still sit around and watch their videos. So it's like, what's the frustrations? What's the problem? Because I'm like, my thing is this: if I didn't like her music, I wouldn't be listening to it, talking about it. I'm like, okay, that's her and her career. I'm like, I ain't a fan. I'm gonna be focused on something else and things. But yeah, it's like I don't know. Like you got like some really confusing people out there. And I feel like, yeah, when you got people in the wrestling community where they're just outright haters. Like they find any and every reason to hate on somebody. And I think it's just that rage baiting stuff where it's like they want to make it seem like, oh, they got a legitimate reason on why they hate somebody like Seth Rollins. And they're like, oh, he wears them flashy clothes. Like he ain't like how he was when he was Shield Seth Rollins. I'm like, cause he's not Shield Seth Rollins. I'm like, that man's name is just Seth Rollins. Like well, I don't know it ain't his government name, but I'm just saying, I'm like, yeah, overall, I'm like, he's not supposed to be tied down to whatever character. I'm like, that goes for any other person. So it's like I guess they're just expecting. My thing is this though. And just to ask this question real quick, I'm gonna end the video after this. Was y'all expecting her to just be doing announcing stuff even after she stepped away from WWE? I'm saying, like, what, she's just posting videos of herself just announcing people's names. Like, I'm not saying that it's not, because I'm like, she even showcased her talents while doing that. But I'm just saying though, it's like that's not, like, at the end of the day, that's not content, I guess, to promote. Like when you think of like where she can act, she can sing, she could do all these like just different. I'm out here sounding like a Dr. Seuss book, like doing all these different things. But no, I'm saying though, she's like a multi-talented person. Was y'all really expected her to just sit around and just doing announcement videos and stuff? Yeah, that's her career. Her on Cameo, having it where she's getting paid $50 just to announce random people's names. Yeah, nah, that ain't talent. I'm like, what she's doing right now, that's talent. So yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know, I guess, like what the case may be, but I mean, if it is the shadow or the mash report and stuff, I'm like, man, if y'all don't like her music, then don't listen to it, but don't mess this girl's career up, I guess, for whatever reasons and things. But anyways, yeah, with that being said though, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.